Anyway, I need you to take a seat, take your snacks, and rest. Cause, baby, I'm about to tell you a tale. So, back to 2021, right? My friend and I are outside. It's summer. We good. We're feeling hot, so we decide to take a walk, right? We take a walk and we go into the shops and whatever. We end up seeing, like, we saw a whole lot of cars that day, but we end up seeing this blue sports BMW. I think it was an 3 Series. I don't know cars that well, but it was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, after that, okay, cool. This car passes, right? And I'm looking at it. I'm in shock. No, man. This car is nice. This car is gorgeous. Koloi ke ewa ya tsamaya. Ha re e gata kwa. Koloi ya jika. Ke re what the hell? What the hell? The car turns and it's making a U-turn. He's coming back. Whole time we were looking at that car because we are admiring the car, obviously, because I love cars and I love cars. I love cars and I admire a lot of cars, right? So no, the car comes back. There's 2 people inside, and obviously the driver and the other guy, and then my friend is like, and they're like, hey, they are like, hey, don't you need a lift? And my friend is like, cool, yes, sure, and then we go inside the car, and we were almost home, by the way. We go inside the car, chilled, and I think that was my first time in a BMW. That was my first time inside the car. It was just like a wow moment for me. So cool. We get in the car. They take us to our place, right? And we're just chatting along the way. Whole time I'm just quiet. My friend, she's talkative, so she was just like talking the whole time, just making conversation. And I'm quiet. And the nigga is like, why are you so quiet? I'm like, oh. Anyway. He's like, why are you so quiet? I'm like, that's how I am. Not really, but maybe. Anyway, we end up getting to our place. They drop us off and he's like, can I have your numbers, right? I give this guy my numbers, okay? I give the guy my numbers and they head out. Fast forward, we go to school. This other time we always had a problem with our bus when it comes to when I was still studying. Hey, we always had a problem with our bus. So it was at the garage and we were just trying to get it rolling and all of that stuff. Cool. I'm sitting there. I get a call. I'm like, who this? He's like, how many men do you give your numbers to? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, why are you asking who is this? How many men do you give your numbers to? I'm like, boy, if you don't get out my way, out my line. And he was like, well, if you're not giving so many people your numbers, then tell me who is it? Who called you? I'm like, I know it's you. He's like, who? So we're gonna give him a name, right? Let's say the guy's name is John, right? I don't know why I think of John. It's a black person, fully black. But I think John is the most, I don't know why I think of John. Anyway, guy's name is John. I'm like, it's John. You are the only person who gave me your numbers last week. So I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, okay, cool. I see you loyal and all. I'm like, loyal? Anyway, obviously, like, I had attitude at the time. I was 20, 21, 22, I had a lot of attitude. But now I'm grown. You know, I'm a sissy now. I'm a mommy. I'm joking. Anyway, I'm not a mother, but I'm a sissy. I'm definitely an auntie as well. An amazing auntie at that. Anyway, cool. We go back home and he's like, when you get home, please call me. I wanna come and see you, right? I'm like, cool. When I get home, we changed because I was staying with my friend. I changed and I get cozy and casual, obviously exchanging from my uniform. So cool. After changing from my uniform, now fatigue. I call him up, I get in touch with him and I'm like, hey, I'm home now, in case you want to pull up. Not even in case. I'm so demanding. I'm like, I'm home now, come. And when I say come, I mean come. So it was like that. I was just like, come. And he came, pulled up. Tell me why. Tell me why this guy is gonna pull up and his car stinks. It's so dirty. Oh my gosh, it was so disgustingly dirty. His car stinks. It smells feet in there. It's dirty. There's junk food, there's junk chips. Ugh. I look at his nails. I'm literally a very hygienic person. Is hygienic a good word? Anyway, I'm all about hygiene, okay? You need to be clean with me. I love being clean. This nigga, I literally take a quick glance at his nails, right? Because I already saw the car. It's dirty as so I'm like, let me check the nails. I look at the nails. And one thing about me, I am a straight talker. So I told the nigga, I was like, you know what? Your car stinks. Your car is dirty. Ew. Disgusting. And your nails, why are they like that? When I tell you, this guy picked me and we went straight to the garage to wash that. Cause what do you mean? I was like, you need to take this car to the car wash now. This is dirty. It's disgusting and makes me unattracted to you. You understand? I'm not attracted to you with all of this going on. So we go to the garage. We sit, not the garage, the car wash. We sit. They wash his car. We're just having a casual conversation. Mind you, we're just chilling, and he says a few weird stuff, talking about his hobbies, which were super weird. Okay, there's that one thing that when a guy tells you as a girl, you need to just be alert already and just know, okay, what is the direction of this? But we're gonna get to it. Yeah, so it's like that. He's like, do I have a fetish? Imagine, first day we're talking about fetishes, if that's the plural form of fetish. I'm like, there we go again. Anyway, we have a conversation. After that, we go to Debonair's and then grab some pizza, and he drops me off at home. Now, we've talked. We've had a whole talk. We've talked about our expectations. Now we are in a relationship, right? I'm dating a whole doctor. Okay? Cool. Little did I know it was about to go down. Cool. We start hanging out a few times, you know. He takes me out, like we hang out, we go to restaurants together, we go buy food together, we go out dancing together. And then he started now being controlling, like controlling the way that I dress. From like, you know, when somebody says something like, I don't like what you're wearing, I don't, now he has a problem with how I wear. And then from that it became worse. It started now with him now wanting to know where I am all the time. You know, the type of, do a video call, I want to see where you are. Ciao. It was a mess, but I looked at it as if, oh my gosh, he adores me, he's so obsessed with me. Whole time, red flag. Anyway, fine. It started off as him now wanting to control the way I dress, the way, at what time should I be doing this, should I be doing that, you know. Like the person he was never really there. Like we would see each other, but sometimes, I would say in a month, we would see each other 2 or 3 times in a month. But he would always be wanting to know where I am and controlling this and controlling that. So from there, started now going down to his friends. It started now when I do activities, because I liked running, I liked jogging, I liked doing stuff like that. Once I see his friend's car pass, I just know he knows where I am. It started now being that bad that sometimes I would go for a jog and I would just magically see, and his car would just magically appear from nowhere. And it was so weird. Like he started stalking me and started having his friends stalk me. I need some glass. I need some glass. This guy started stalking me, okay? And he had his friends stalk me. Literally, whatever that I was doing, I was supposed to explain. Where am I? Who am I with? What am I doing at the mall? Sometimes I wouldn't even tell him that I'm going to the mall. But I would, out of the blue, just get a call from him asking me, what am I doing at the mall? Like, shit was crazy, and he was so obsessed, bro. Like, he was so crazy to a point that he never wanted to bring me around his friends, because he was saying that he doesn't trust his friends, blah, 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 blah. And then whole time I'm like, okay, cool. This man loves me. It was not love, child. Started getting worse now. I go to places he knows. How? I don't know. I go to places he knows. He will just randomly call me. What are you doing at 1, 2, 3? And I'm just like, what is happening? Okay, what is happening here? I started being anxious. I started developing a habit of now, I don't even think it's a habit. I just started becoming so anxious every time he calls. Like whenever he would call, I would literally tremble. And then with all the trembling, like now, especially when he would video call, I would be so, even when I know I'm not doing anything wrong, I would feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing something wrong. Oh my gosh, John is calling. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And it started even now affecting my friend, because we would panic together. Like she would be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I remember there was a time when my friend, we went out, but now we went out with my friend's boyfriend, right? And he called that day. We literally had to come up with the story. We were panicking. He called me and he was like, where are you? I'm like, I'm home. He's like, you're not here. You're not here. Where are you? And I realized later on that he was at my place, basically at my place, looking for me. I was not there, and he went crazy, right? He went super crazy, and he was like, send me your location right now. I'm coming to fetch you. Why did I send the location? You understand how I was in an abusive relationship because I sent the location. And we were just pacing. I remember my friend and I were pacing up and down, trying to come up with a story. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. You know, it was just a mess. And then, fine, eventually that day passed. The following day, we met, and he was like, where was I? Mind you, let me tell you the most important detail. Every time I didn't answer that guy's phone, he would assume I'm with other men. Like, literally, the insecurity was so loud. It was super loud. It was kicking through the roof. It was super duper loud. So one day, my friend went to visit her boyfriend, and then she was just chilling with her boyfriend, and she was, mind you, my friend's boyfriend is friends with this guy. That's one thing I forgot to mention. My friend's boyfriend is friends with this guy, so they're both doctors. And then fine, she went to chill with her friend and called me to come. It was weekend, you know. Usually when we have nothing to do, we just make a plan, you know. She calls me, and then it turns out that my friend's boyfriend is chilling with his friends, of which his friends are his friends. I went there to chill and everything. Did my friend's boyfriend not call this guy to tell him that I've been cuddling with one of their friends? Apparently, I was just cuddling. Whole time, this other friend was busy shallaring on me. I didn't even literally entertain him, but at the same time, I was not trying to create a negative environment. Like, you know, when you're having a conversation with someone, just to be cordial with them. I was flirting, and the guy went crazy. Same night he came to my place. Unannounced. He came, and he was like, you know what? Come. He asked me, what was I doing? Why was I there? Blah, 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 blah. And then he grabbed me. Oh, son of the violence. He grabbed me. I think Shaya. I will beat you. He's not Zulu, by the way. It's a Tswana man. He was like, Shire. And the whole time, because I'm so stubborn, I was just like, I'll hit you too, nigga. I'll hit you back. I'll hit you back. I was playing, he was not, and you could see he was a bit intoxicated. He was drinking. And that night, after literally the incident happened, I started like shivering so bad. Like, it was like, in the situation, I'm like that. I don't really get frightened during the act. I get frightened after. You understand? And then I panicked and I cried, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what is that? So my mom told me, he's like, when a nigga promises to hit you, you better know he will. You better know that one day that nigga will hit you, okay? So I was like, I'm out. Pieces, doses. I'm out of this whole situationship. So, okay, really, it was a relationship, but I call it a situationship because what the hell? What the hell? But anyway, I managed to eventually, leave the guy, and he would come to my place unannounced. He would be parking outside, and he went as far as creating a friend in the apartments I was staying, so that he can have easy access. I remember one time he called me. He said, come open the door. And I'm like, come open the door? What does he mean? Literally, when I opened the door, he was there standing. And this is the same guy who would not come see me. Ne? He would just come by, buy me snacks, and then tell me to study. Literally, one thing I'm gonna give to him is academic. He helped me to improve academically. Like, he would just bring me snacks and tell me, study, stay at home and study. You don't need to be doing all of this and doing all of that and going here and where. You need to stay at home and study. And he genuinely got so happy when I got my marks, and I would show him, oh, okay, I got 80-90%, 80 to 90%. He would be so proud of it. But at the same time, he was super toxic, and I was so scared of him. Like, I was trembling, and I was like, I can't be in a relationship where I'm scared of the person I'm supposed to be in love with. You understand? So I was just like, it's not happening. It's not happening. So there are rumors. There's a connotation. Well, it's not really a connotation, but yeah, there are that myth that doctors are mentally unwell. And from my experience, I would say yes, they are mentally unwell. They are crazy, they're obsessive, and they're controlling. I think they might be abusive as well. Definitely mentally, definitely verbally and emotionally abusive. I don't know about the physical, because I never got the physical, but it looked like the physical was coming either way. But I managed to survive it, and I'm here today, and I managed to really cut him off, even though he came back and he was like, please, let's do this again. I was like, I'm good, sir. And that's how we ended up cutting ties. I ended up breaking up with him, and yeah, I decided to move on, because I'm not gonna be dating somebody who gives me potential of abuse. Like, he gives me the vibes that I am capable of hitting you, you know. So that's it. And that's my story with dating a doctor. To the girls out there who are dating loving, lovable doctors, but comment down below and tell us your experience. The ones who dated the horrible ones, please, let's create a petition. Doctors must fall. I always wonder how female doctors are in relationships. I'm so curious. I wish I could know, but the males are cuckoo. But anyway, this is not a jab to any personal doctors. It could just be a personal thing that person is like that before their profession. So I'm not saying doctors are crazy, but I'm just saying the stories that I've heard, you must watch out. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the next video. Oh my gosh, come on. Subscribe and like for more storytelling videos. I'm gonna be putting up a lot, and I promise to be consistent. So please give me that subscription. Give it to me. Give it to me. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for the support. See you next time.